Well, morning everybody, and some good news. Roberto is still alive. What we did last night was just create a tiny little hut for him with some water and medicine in it. He's still pretty weak, he can't really get around, but he is still alive. And we're just hoping that he's strong enough to survive this. Well, that's one good piece of news. I'm just hoping again he's going to survive. He's a bit of a character, he's Roberto. He's the one that likes to try and mate with the ducks as well as the chickens. And he pretty much rules the roost. He runs around and he's the boss, and he lets everybody know he's the boss as well. But yeah, he's quite a character. And I've always said that he will never end up on the dinner table. I kind of took a real liking to him from the day that I met him. He's just kind of funny. I don't know what it is about him. He's just a lovely thing. So yeah, I always said he's never going to end up on the dinner table. That's my cockerel. And Dad and Mum, they're quite happy with that, I'm glad to say. But yeah, I don't like to see him sick. And yesterday, I didn't think he was going to survive. I really didn't. But I'm so happy that this morning I've woken up and there he is, you know, not in a good shape, but he looks a little bit better than he was yesterday. Fingers crossed, eh? The other chickens and stuff, the livestock, they seem fine. All the new chicks here feeding at the moment. So yeah, no problems there. The next litmus test, if you like, is to go and check out the duck pen and see how they're getting on. Now Pie's just been in there and fed them, and from what I can see they all look pretty good. Fingers crossed. A lot of people made a lot of suggestions. Thank you very much, guys. You know, it's all very helpful. And the ones that died, yes, we burnt. We couldn't take a chance. Obviously you can't eat them. You just can't. You'd get yourself in all sorts of problems with that. So yeah, we burnt those, and we're hoping now that everything else is going to be okay. Fingers crossed. Well, Pie's got another one. This is one of the cockerels that's died, so he'll be removed and burnt. Well, all in told, we lost 7 chickens and 8 ducks, but the rest seemed fine this morning. As you can see, Pie's just cleared out one of the chickens, so hopefully that'll be the last of it. She's put medicine in the food again, and they're all eating just fine. They all look healthy enough. Pie just said she's going to put more medicine as well in the dinner, which she's done. So yeah, hopefully this will sort it out. It's not nice though, is it? It is heartbreaking, guys. You know, you put in an awful lot of time and effort, and then something like this comes along that can't be helped, and you know, does a fair amount of damage. But it is part of farming. There's just no way of getting around it. Yeah, let's just hope that's the end of it. So there you have it, first thing in the morning. A little bit of good news and a little bit of bad news, and you know, grin and bear it, and hopefully things will be okay. Again, it would be a shame if it kind of fell apart at this point. You know, Pie and I have done a lot of work, and you know, Mum and Dad are really happy with the help. So it's made a huge difference to their lives and ours. You know, it's certainly enriched mine. It's given me an experience I never thought I would have, and I'm very grateful for it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine. Now I bet you're wondering, how's the shack coming along? Well, that's another piece of good news, because that's just come along in leaps and bounds. Dad did a huge amount of work yesterday. He's now got the walls up around the sleeping area, and last night they spent their first night in the shack. And there it is. You've got a little way to go yet. He's done a fantastic job getting it all back together though. And it is bigger than the other one, so by quite a bit. And of course there was lots of new roofing as well. So I'm on the lower deck now, that spans all the way along here. Looks over the fish pond, as you know, and then come up onto the second level, and then you have the bedroom area in here. And it's much bigger than the other one. The other one you can only just barely get this mattress inside. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Pi and I will be taking a stint here over the weekend, so yeah, it's quite comfortable. Again, you know, you wake up in the morning and you look at this. What more could you want? Yeah, all in all, I think my father-in-law has done just a fantastic job. It is, of course, a traditional Thai farmer's shack, so that's what it is. It's not meant to be anything else, but it does the job. And it rained quite a bit last night, and Mum and Dad said no problems at all, especially with the new roofing, so absolutely fantastic. Another bit of progress on the farm. Again, you know, it's taken us now nearly 7 months to achieve everything we wanted to achieve, and we've got a couple of more goals left to go so that Mum and Dad are completely set up. So we now have the shack moved, we have a brand new pond, we have ducks, chickens, a duck enclosure, a proper one, and soon a frog farm, and then the final thing we're going to do is sort out that old pond and clear the water. So yeah, we are very close, and hopefully after that it's just a case of maintaining everything and you know, living off the land. I'll say it again though, my dad was right. This was the perfect location for this shack, because you get to see right across the farm. You can monitor it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well, as you can see, we're putting up some chicken fencing at the shack. Now, what's going to happen here is it'll keep the chickens out of this particular area. Yeah, they do like to climb up on everything. And the area that we're going to cordon off is for the kitchen. And then what will happen is we'll have a little door just here. Dad's going to build a small shack out there, and that's where the toilet will go, with little stairs going down in here. So cool. It will definitely keep the chickens out, and that's the idea of it. I'm sure you'll agree the shack has come along nicely. I'm really looking forward to spending some time here now. I really am. It's just beautiful here at night. You just can't even begin to describe the serenity. It's incredible. Get yourself a campfire going. Absolutely fantastic. Well, no second guesses to where Pi and I are. We're in the Chiang Saen market. Look, some catfish down here. Eels. Now that's something I haven't eaten in years, eels. I used to love jellied eels. Oh, yeah, those are the days. North end of London. Oh, jellied eels, pie and mash. Oh, Brings back some memories when I was a kid. Now Pi and I are on a mission. We've got to find some chicken wings. And the reason we've got to find chicken wings is we've got some guests coming. One of our subscribers, Simon, he's due to visit late this afternoon. We're really looking forward to meeting him. And what I'll do is I'll include that meetup in tomorrow's vlog, because I won't have time to do it today. By the time I get back, it'll be time to edit. And then Simon should arrive. So I'll vlog that when he arrives. I think that makes sense. So this is what we're going to get. A load of chicken wings, and Pi is going to make fried chicken wing with lemongrass, which is one of my favourites, just lovely. Not so busy in the market today, it's pretty quiet. They've got so much here though, it's just unreal. Well, the chicken stall is unmanned, so now we've got to go and try and find a lady that sells them and buy some. Now at the end of the market here is where they sell the fish, and this is where you get to see the tilapia. As you can see, they're pretty big. They've got to be over a kilo, these boys. Now somebody asked me the other day about the frogs that we intend to farm. When you buy them, they're very little, they're just tiny little things, no bigger than your thumb. But they do grow pretty big, and here's some in the market, and they're pretty much full size. As you can see, there's some bad boys in there. But they are very, very tasty, so yeah, definitely worth farming. We'll have to see how many we can get. Again, Pi said she wants about 500 of them, but we'll see what we can do. Pi's dad came back from the farm this morning and said that he'd had a chat with the guy that buys fish in bulk, so the wholesaler, and he's going to come to the farm in the next 3 to 4 days and take a look at our fish and then determine how much we'll get for them. He said currently market prices can range anything from 30 baht to 40 baht, really depending on the size of the fish. That's per kilo. If they're little fish, obviously they're going to come in at 30 baht, but the bigger ones that range in at half a kilo each will probably come in at 40 baht a kilo. So we'll have to wait and see. Pi and her dad sat me down and had a bit of a chat and said, you know, if it's not worth it, would it be a good idea if we kept the fish for, say, another 2 to 3 months? And I said, yes, of course. It's no good selling them at this point if you're not going to make your money on them. It's just not. So we'll see what happens anyway. It could turn out everything's fine and we might make enough money from it to restock it and start all over again. So, and obviously make a little bit of a profit. So we'll see what happens. I'm quite excited about the whole thing though. I really do like it. Saying that though, I've watched these fish grow from little tiny things. I mean, you guys can remember how small they were. And they're now getting really, really big. And part of me doesn't want to see them go, to be honest with you. I'd rather, you know, just keep them in the pond. But I know it can't happen because it's a commercial venture, but it's such a shame because they're such nice fish. But anyway, watch this space, we'll see what happens. Well, that's about all from Pi and I today. We've got to get back to the farm. It's going to be real busy there. Plus, Pi's got to do some cooking, and Simon should be with us in the next few hours, so we've got to make sure everything's prepared for him when he arrives. Again, I'll vlog about Simon's visit when he arrives, and I'll include that in tomorrow's vlog for you guys. As I said on Saturday, it's going to be a very, very busy week. We've got Simon coming today, I've got Bob on Wednesday, and then my dad's coming down Thursday. So yeah, it's a bumper week, but a thoroughly enjoyable one, I'm sure. Well guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Bye for now, guys.